Welcome back to Graph Expo 14 from McCormick Place, Chicago, and I'd like to introduce you to Jason Kammes, who's Business Development Manager, Workflow, and Xerox Production Solutions, Fujifilm. How are you?
Hi, very
nice
good.
To meet
Thanks
you.
for having me.
Hey, you're more than welcome.
Nice meeting you.
Well, my goodness, we're talking about all the changes that are going on in the business, and you're coming in here with a workflow version called XMF.
Yep.
Give us and our viewers some idea what that means and brings to the industry.
Yeah, so XMF is a production workflow solution for our customers, and it's really expanded over the last few years. We have 4,700 customers worldwide, and there was a huge growth over the last 2 years, 18 to 24 months here in North America. And a lot of core development has really been done here for our customers' needs, and that's really what we're looking for. And we're looking to continue to expand and grow the product with integration and with automation, and those are two of the key components.
I understand part of this is a team up, so to speak, with Adobe and the Mercury thing, and how do those synergies come together? Yeah,
so it came together. We launched our first phase of that last year at Print 2013,
right.
And we focused around the development with Adobe, a partnership between the two organizations, to really focus on the J-Press. So Fujifilm has an inkjet press called the J-Press suite of products. And what we noticed was there was some, the workflow upstream couldn't keep up with the speeds of the inkjet press.
Okay.
So with the Mercury Rip, that really automates and increases the speed and performance upstream with the Adobe Mercury architecture and really keeps up with the press technology. So what we did this year is in a phase 2 type approach, was really adapted that Mercury Rip technology in our core workflow. So not just for the J-Press suite of products, but for really opening it up for everything else. And that's really, we've seen a huge need for that with our customers.
I have an interesting question for you here, and it has to do with HTML. And everybody has a computer, so they understand that basic philosophy of HTML. But you're doing an HTML5.
Yeah.
Now, is this the next computerization step?
Yeah, so what it is we call it a sister product.
Okay.
And it's called XMF Remote.
All right.
And we're very excited to launch it. We launched it in 2010, but it was more Java-based.
Right.
And I think everybody knows the difficulty around Java updates and Java issues, Java problems. And from 2010, we have been working in phases and chunks on converting that to HTML5. And the version here that we launched, 10.1, XMF Remote 10.1, is 100% to HTML5.
Okay.
And both on the client side and the admin side. So we've seen a huge need for that with our customers, and those requests are coming from them, getting away from that Java base.
The educational aspects that people like yourself have to contend with in dealing with almost the minute-by-minute changes of workflow, computerization, the amount of data and digital that's being imposed on the industry now, it's mind-boggling.
Yeah, no, definitely. With variable data, and you're looking at more jobs, right? More jobs in, more jobs out, and that's really the core concept of Fujifilm XMF.
Well, I really appreciate you stopping by and meeting you. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Jason Kammes, who is Business Development Manager, Workflow, and Xerox Production Solutions, Fujifilm. That's a mouthful and a half, but it's been a pleasure. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.